Hi and welcome to the bunker. This is the first part of a video showing how to build the Chaos board, which is a little bit complicated, so I thought I'd build a short video showing how to put it together. This is the main board. As you can see, it's devoid of all buildings at the moment, so it can be used for other buildings and other layouts. And these are the parts that we're going to use to build the main factory unit. Okay, this is the main section of the factory placed on the board. You can see that it sits flush with this end, and this is quite important because this section here gets magnetically connected to the back of the building like so. Okay, this is the left side, and again it has magnets that help its location. Once that is in place, you'll be able to feel that it's fairly firm and sturdy. Now we're going to put on the right hand section, and again that will just click a magnet into place and it's quite sturdy. Okay, and that's the front. Once the front's on, we can also put in the central doorway like so, with the sacrificial ramp on the back. Just one last thing for the front, just to help its sort of look really, is I've put in these keystones at the front. Again, you should be able to find the magnets where these go, and they just sit in the front like that, just make it look a bit nicer. This is the back of the main factory again, and then we just have the corner sections that raise it up to the same height as the front. We've made these removable so it's easier to store. We also have some inside detail, which is this little blood pumping station, which magnetically connects to there, and then the pipes get poked into the holes. Just give them a squeeze, and then that should hold like that. Okay, this is the main tower that sits in the factory. Goes into this hole here. To push it in, I've also made the steps removable, so that way you can get your hand around the whole tower if you like, and wiggle it and put it into whichever location you want. It can be spun around so that the tower can be facing any way you like. Okay, you can see now I've put the tower in, and then I can then place the ladder, which will magnetically just finish that off. Okay, again, the way the magnets work is with metal on one side and magnets on the other, so that way you can slide things around a bit and sort of play how they look. Okay, the tower also wouldn't be complete without an antenna, and that locates like so. Okay, again I've made that magnetic so it won't break off in transit. And these steps, these can be placed anywhere on the board really, but I've made them fit into this location here, but they can be repositioned into new locations and used to create different layouts. And here is where the next tower sits. We're going to call that tower number 1 and this tower number 2. Okay, I'm going to add the joining tower to the main factory board, and this little tiny walkway that will connect the two together. I don't know if you can see that, with the flat end towards the factory. Okay, and again you'll find with the magnets it's actually fairly stable already. Okay, so we can slide it around, shift it around in place. Okay, then we've got connecting pipes that go actually into the factory. The connecting blood pipes that go from the factory down to the park district, and so I'm going to fiddle them in. They've got magnets on the ends, so they will click and hold in place on both sides but I'm going to put the camera down to do that because it's a little bit tricky, and I'll show you how I've effectively set it up. Okay, this shows the blood pipes connected. It's probably the fiddliest part of the board, putting it together. I fed the pipes into the holes. There is one that is tucked underneath the gantry there, which is a bit tricky to see, but they do go in, and also the black pipe is magnetically positioned, so that can be removed quite easily afterwards. Are the little burning bowls, and they just magnetically connect onto the front of the building there, like that. Okay, just to finish it off, shows the front pipes. The pipe work's probably the most hit and miss part of the project. I think it works fine without, so if it's too much hassle, then just leave them out. But this is how it goes together, and that's the main factory board completed.